Hello and welcome to the Helping Hand TV show. With me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. Goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The Helping Hand is an initiative of the H4P Organization, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. The greatest limitations we put on ourselves become the greatest limitations of our lives. If we don't limit ourselves, we can do anything, we can be anything.
I see that there are more abilities lying behind my disability.
And like I say, disability indeed is not inability. Hello and welcome to another educational, inspirational, and motivational edition of the Helping Hand TV show. Like you know, the Helping Hand is an initiative of the H4P Organization, the Here for Perfection Organization. We seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability, and like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fire City Chapel, my proud sponsors. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. While you're with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, I'll go for a quick commercial break. I'll come back and I'll introduce you to my incredible and amazing guest. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samina Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners,
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You're with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. This is a Helping Hand TV show. Goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Today we are looking at ability in spite of disability. My guest is a young, talented, and gifted person with disability. He's making inroads. I believe that very soon Ghana would hear of him. But I'm proud to be one of the first people to introduce him, not just to Ghana, but to the world watching. Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome my guest, George Best Ekufu Bar. Welcome. I liked saying that my guest, George Best. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's start from there. How come you have Best as part of your name?
Okay. My father named me after a footballer, George Best.
Oh.
Manchester United.
Yeah. I'm a Man U fan, so I know. Does it mean that you like football or your dad liked football?
My dad was a goalkeeper.
He was a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Wow.
In his school days.
I see. Wonderful. Your story is amazing. At 2 years old, you were diagnosed of cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
The rest is history, they say. Tell me, growing up, how was it like for you?
Growing up, life was a bit okay, but in schools, it was challenging.
Very challenging.
Some challenging. Because sometimes the way you write, teacher cannot read your writing.
Exactly.
And they will just mark your work or cancel your work and give you any mark.
Even though your answers are right.
Even though your answers are right, but sometimes they will not mark at all.
They won't even mark at all.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Cerebral palsy, you shake a bit, you're not stable and all that. Does it mean that the teachers had no idea what cerebral palsy was all about?
Okay. They have no idea.
No idea?
I will see.
Wow.
Because if they had an idea, they would take their time and read through. They know this child is a special child. They will take their time, read through, and they will make sure that they read through and go to what the child has written and give him the right mark he deserves.
It means that they should even treat your papers differently.
Yes.
I'm wondering, you've written an exam, you know you've done well, but your handwriting, because of your condition,
Can fail me.
then they fail you.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
Let's see, in WASI, that's what I thought when I wrote my WASI. Because I know what I wrote, and at the end, it's bad.
And when you are filling the WASI forms, there is no indication in it whether your disability can be mentioned?
Okay, they give us a form, but there are no parts.
But that was not part.
Yes.
So definitely, I'm imagining an examiner. I've gotten the exam papers and I'm marking. I see George Best. His handwriting is not legible. Obviously, won't be within the lines in the pages. And I don't know him. I don't know he has a CP condition. Obviously, I'll cancel it out.
Yes, exactly.
So my question really is, how did you manage through school? Because this will be a very Herculean task.
I manage. Some teachers know me very well to be good. And when I was in class 5, I started developing an IT shop. And then when I was in class 5,
Okay.
I was able to use Excel.
Oh, Excel.
Excel. I was able to use Excel to tablet and do brushes for a class.
Okay, now
different
I'm
classes.
amazed. I'm amazed. At class 5, I mean, yeah, we are talking ability and disability, but how did you manage to do that? How did you learn that? Using Excel?
Okay. What I do is when they came one day, they came to train the teachers.
Okay.
And when they finished, they were practicing it at the computer lab. So I stood there and I was just watching.
Obviously, you have to be extremely intelligent to just stand and watch and be able to do it.
Yeah.
So after that, you told them to give you an opportunity to try?
They were looking for someone to, one of the teachers were looking for someone to help him do the brushes.
Wow.
And I told him, say I can. He said, oh. Oh, sir, let me give it a try. And he gave it to me. I did it. And I signed out the totals.
Wow. It's amazing for me because of the ignorance of the public about disability issues. They will not know how to relate with persons with disabilities. Let me give you an opportunity. Talk to us about CP, cerebral palsy. What do you know about your condition?
Well, my condition, what I know is it starts from the brain.
Okay.
It affects the brain, and the brain controls your nerves,
Yeah.
and some part of your system.
Yeah.
So when the brain had a little damage, it can cause your nerves to be imbalanced and all that. So that's what I know about cerebral palsy.
Okay. So it would also affect your movement.
Yes.
So it will make you walk normally like everybody else.
Yeah.
How would that be for your classmates in school and all that, looking at you?
Okay, then talking about when I was in JHS.
Okay.
One day, my classmates, some of them were going somewhere, and I tried to follow them. And one said, "Oh, get back." One of my friends said, "Let's go." One said, "Get back." I felt sad.
Wow.
And I got back and entered the class, sit down quiet.
And the only reason why they are saying you shouldn't follow them was because of the way you walked? And they would feel shy?
Something, I think so.
I'll go for a commercial break. When I come back, I would ask you how you have built confidence in life. Because most of the time, when you face such discrimination, you coil in, you withdraw, you don't want to go into public. But you are not like that.
No.
You are with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I am with George Best, obviously a Man U fan. I'll come back after this break. You are not a Man U fan.
A Barca fan.
A Barca fan. Okay, so we don't want to quarrel on my show. I am not a Barca fan, but you are my guest, so I would accommodate you. All right, I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
The equation for success has a lot of variables, and great leadership is a combination of great habits. Great leaders are great readers, so I make it a point to read great materials every day. The Chosen Generation is a must-read book if you believe in your greatness.
The Chosen Generation, available on Amazon or call +233 550 507 077 or +233 20 197 9481. Get copies of The Chosen Generation, written by the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, and support the H4P Organization Special Advocacy for Persons with Disability. Grab your copies now.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. You're welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I have George Best with me. George, how do you motivate yourself? Where do you get your strength from, your courage? How do you do that?
For me, I've made up my mind that I'm a normal being, just as they are. And what you can do, I also can do and do it better.
Exactly.
So that is
exactly. Definitely, there will be times when reactions of people will get to you and it will make you sad. How do you get out of that condition?
Oh.
Do you cry?
No, I don't cry. I see it as normal. It just comes up. I've trained my mind that if it comes, I just ignore them and move forward.
This is a very good place to give you the opportunity to speak to somebody watching us. You are talking about talents, you are talking about giftings, persons with disability who have talents, and you are a young man, 25 years?
Yeah.
And you are so talented. Somebody is watching us now who might have a disability, but is discouraged because of people's opinion, because of what people say. What would you tell the person?
Oh, what I would tell the person is, you shouldn't listen to what someone will say. You should just tune his mind stay focused and move forward, and he will be successful.
Amazing. Amazing. You finished SS.
Yes.
You are a graphic designer.
Yes, please.
How did you get into graphic designing?
Okay, when I actually introduced this, I failed my last exams.
Wow.
So I didn't know I'll get to the university until I told one of my uncles that, look, I have passion in IT, so I want to go into IT.
You told one of your uncles?
One of my uncles said, okay.
Okay.
He paid my fees. I entered into IPMC for I think 1 year. Intensive graphic design training practicals.
Wow.
Then I graduated and I became a graphic designer.
Amazing. Amazing. Your experience at IPMC, obviously you would have issues with your hand movements. You went through an intensive class.
Yes.
How was it? Any challenges?
Okay, sometimes when you are editing an image for a work, because your nerves are not
Stable.
it will pass through the images and it will spoil your work. So you just have to beg a friend to edit your pictures for you so that you can use it on the work that you want to do. So that's how I do mine.
That brings another job. You have to get a friend.
Yes, yes.
How easy was it for them to accept you having a different ability with your condition in the school, IPMC?
Oh, they know. When I started, they knew my performance and they knew I could do better. So it was not any problem for them.
Amazing. Amazing. You talked about your uncle who paid your fees. It means that your family has been supportive. Tell me, your family and the relationship, especially because of your condition, how has it been like?
Oh, for my family, they love me so much.
Wow.
Both mother side and my father's side, anything I'll ask, they'll provide it. But one thing I don't like is that I'll be asking. I have to work on my own to earn some money to be able to spend for my own coffers. Not going to my family side, mother side, and father side.
Always asking.
Always asking. It's not the best for me.
You want to be independent.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. Amazing. Amazing. We'll talk about that, but I think for those of us in the disability community, your situation is rare. The fact that your family accepts you, they are there for you, anything you want, they provide. For us in the disability community, this is a testimony. This is a testimony because you don't have families like that. How would you encourage somebody who doesn't have your kind of favor with your families? The person's family, they've neglected him or her, and so the person doesn't know what to do, but is watching us now. You have a family that love you,
Yes.
but the person doesn't have a family like that. What would you tell the person?
What I would tell the person is that you should look unto God and pray unto God. Commit his family into the hands of God. And nothing is impossible for God. That's what I can tell the person.
Nothing is impossible for God to do. These situations can create bitterness in the hearts of persons with disability. When you have a family, and because of your disability, they don't want to do anything with you, they don't want to provide for you, it can create hurts.
Yeah. And you saying this, I think most of persons living with disability on the roadside are as a result of this.
Exactly.
Because if they had the chance and the support to go through school, they could do better than
standing by the roadside.
And even though if the person had the opportunity to go through school and had the certificate, looking for a job will be a problem. Because when you go, you are looking for the human resource manager. The security man will not even allow you to enter. Think
you're a beggar.
You're a beggar. That perception that people have about us, we have to change that perception. So that Ghanaians can have the right mindset on us, so that we can move forward. Other than that, we cannot move forward. So if that mindset has been a standing block that we need to break before we can move forward.
Amazing. If we don't change that mindset, we can't move forward. And persons with disability can do better if we give them the enabling environment, if we allow them the opportunity to show what they can do. When you see somebody with disability, the first thing that comes to your mind is that the person is poor. The first thing is that the person is beggarly, the person wants something. And yet, people like you are succeeding, and you are doing incredible things with graphic designing and all that. And that mindset has to change. We'll go for a break. When we come back, there's an auntie of George Best with us in the studios. We are going to talk to her and find out these perceptions. Well, they have a unique family. I will find out what is the secret of that family. I'll go for 60 seconds success. I'll be right back. It's a Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
Focus, true grit. Keep going. Keep your eyes on the prize. No stopping, because winning is not an option. It's 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of 60-second success with the Bishop. Today I want to talk about an important ingredient of success: opportunities. Opportunities are not the things that you think others should give you. Opportunities are not the doors that you think others should open for you. Opportunities are not what you think is somebody else's responsibility to make available for you. I believe that opportunities are the right decisions that we take at the right times. Ordinary people wait for opportunities, but extraordinary people, successful people, create opportunities. I have always said, and I always have believed, that if you think you deserve something, be willing to work hard for it, and success will be yours. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. You're welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. You're still with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I have George Best with me. George, thank you for spending your time with me. Before we went on the break, we were talking about the perception that people have. Immediately they see somebody who has a disability, especially the visible disabilities. If somebody sees you and the person doesn't know anything about disability, the person that has never heard of cerebral palsy, the person would definitely think like that. But how can we make them not think like that?
Okay, for me, that's why I've taken up upon myself to do a public videos to, let's say,
to educate
the public on such this thing. So me, basically, I have some experiences that I would like to share with the public, for public to draw their attention, for public to accept and erase that mindset.
You are 25 years old.
Yeah.
You are talented in graphic designing.
Yeah.
You are a filmmaker.
Yeah.
You produce short videos.
Yeah.
Are you not too much? How do you have time to do all these things?
Oh, I schedule my time. If there is time for video, I have time now. Or schedule for a year, I have to design. I also have time.
Your auntie is with us in the studio, Apostle Wilhelmina Opare Aye. Thank you so much, Madam, for spending your time with us today.
Thank you.
We are talking about the best.
Sure.
How is he like at home? His disposition, is he lively? Is he secluded? How is he like? You can give us the scoop on him, right?
Yes, he's a lively person. Of course, it is not very simple living with people like that.
Yeah.
Because listening to him, you see that he's gone through hurdles to get to where he's got into. The other factor is the people around.
Yeah.
How to get to accept people like these.
Yeah.
And also make them feel acceptable and loved. Yes. I realize that it takes a person of a certain mindset.
Yeah.
Somebody who understands what it means to say, I love you. To be able to say that despite your situation, it doesn't matter the way you're looking. I can eat with you, I can walk with you, and I will not be shy.
And it's not even contagious.
Yes. How to get to encourage such ones.
Yeah.
You know, because yes, he may not be able to walk the way we're walking because of nerve issue and all that. But you can easily say that take your time to walk.
Exactly.
You will surely get there.
My goodness.
Yes. You want to do this. Why not? If the support is there, why not? And everybody has a helping hand to make it happen.
Yeah. It's the same God who created the antelope and the tortoise.
Exactly.
My
so
goodness.
that we can always support each other.
I want to find out, there's a secret that you have to tell us. Your family. Well, I don't know, maybe because you're an apostle, your family is different. But how come your family accepted him and you love him like that? Because it's very rare.
Well, we are a simple family. Yes. And when this gentleman was born, of course, from the beginning, we didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
It was when he started walking that we realized that he was walking in a very funny way.
Okay.
That scared even adults. That you may think he's just about falling in. So that was when we realized that there was a situation at hand.
Okay.
It took us to also prepare our mind to be able to accommodate the situation such that he will not feel slighted.
Yeah.
He will feel okay growing up with us.
But did you know anything about disability before his condition?
Oh yes, I had already seen people disabled.
Okay.
I had already experienced them.
Okay.
Okay. So, of course, at that time, before he came in, we didn't have any around.
Okay.
But he helped us to learn. The boy was a disabled, but was quite smarter than a lot of us. Before you realize, we go to the post box and we have huge books on science and engineering, and we don't know. So you check and you realize it was him who went to. I don't know whether he got on the net or where, but we have all these books coming from abroad for him.
Wow.
He moves in a certain way. They say they are doing something somewhere, government agency. He knows it already. Yes. So there are certain movements he can make, breakthroughs he can establish that you, the normal person, have not even fathomed or thought of.
My goodness.
Yes.
Could education be part? Because it looks like your family, you are educated. Could it be part?
We're educated. Everybody in the family is educated. But I also think our Christian principles are also guiding us, because what happens is that in the house we live in, by 5 o'clock, it is morning devotion for everybody.
Wow.
And somebody is reading, somebody is explaining, somebody is bringing the tune, the songs, somebody is praying, and somebody is doing benediction. So you will learn how to live peacefully with people.
And nobody is left out.
Nobody is left out. When we are sharing something, unless for him, he doesn't like sugary things. So if the thing has a lot of sugar, he will say he doesn't want it. But apart from that, we share things together. We eat the same meals, and we treat everybody same.
Amazing. Amazing. I keep saying that it looks like your family, you are rare. You are different. Let me find out from you. So when he goes out and he experiences discriminatory acts and all that, how do you react to that?
Yes, most of the time he will come to me. And like I said, it's not easy to live with such persons, because he will come to you at a time when you may be very tired, or you want to sleep, or you're doing something serious, and then he will come and say, when I went to this place, this person did that. And I'll say, so what did you tell the person? Anytime anybody tries to push you around, ask the person, Madam, what have I done to you to be treated that way? Or why do you want to push me around? It will alert the person's instincts to know that what he or she has thought of you before treating you that way is not what you are. And it will let the person do corrections for you and for other persons who are in your situation.
Amazing.
Because especially at public places, you know, sometimes even, parties, churches, and all, these experiences do occur. Even at shops where he wants to buy, situations where he wanted to share his CVs. At a point, it was terrible. There are times when he feels so sad that he will call me instantly when I'm actually in a meeting. And it will be as if it's urgent. There's an emergency. I pick it and then he tells me, I say, you know what, don't worry, just go home. When I come home, then we talk. Yes. So he most of the time, he needs people to talk to. He needs people to encourage him. To bring him back to thought that indeed he's on point, he's online, he can lift his head up, and he can make it no matter what.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, Apostle Wilhelmina Opare Aye. It's been amazing. I know you have a lot on your mind. Let me hear from you. What do you think? This amazing family George Best was born in, as compared to other stories we have heard where the families even break apart, they break up and they don't know what to do because a child with disability is born. Let me know your feedback. I'll go for the feedback segment. I'll be right back. It's still the Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the feedback segment on the Helping Hand TV show. We appreciate your comments on our social media platforms, the phone calls and mails we receive from you. We also appreciate your concerns. We'll do our best to address them.
Feedback from Barbara Martinson, Accra, Ghana. Wow! Our educational system must be structured such that students with special needs will not be disadvantaged, but rather supported to succeed. The goal should be to support and build up persons with disability to become national assets. Posterity will judge us if we fail at this as a nation. Kudos, Bishop Dr. Charles C. Hackman.
You can send your comments or questions to our email, thehelpinghandtvshow@gmail.com. You can also send an SMS or WhatsApp message to +233 209 555 777. Or you can follow us on Facebook, The Helping Hand TV Show.
One of the organizations on Mobua Helping Hand TV show, sorry, be a friend of Wordfire Generation Ministries. Many Omo leaders know Ekasaya and Sayeba program also. And they have good news for you. They are willing to support. They are willing to support. especially Akalano and like all the things you talked about, Wetfire Generation Ministries, almost every now and then, whatever has to be done,
At H4P, we love to put smiles on the faces of persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to make you smile.
At H4P, we love to wipe the tears of persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to give you experiences that will fill you with tears of joy.
At H4P, we love to lend a helping hand to families of persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to help families grow in the grace and love of God.
At H4P, we love to empower children and young people with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to train children in the way they should go, so that when they grow, they will not depart from it.
At H4P, we love to give to persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to give.
Surely, some things are meant to be together. Fire City Chapel stands together
with H4P Organization. Together we stand. Fire City Chapel
and H4P,
bringing dignity to disability.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability, and I have George Best with me. George, let's talk about employment of persons with disability. You are so skilled, so talented, but in spite of that, you would need the push, you would need the environment that would employ your abilities.
Yes.
How has it been like for you?
Oh, with employment, sometimes when I go to drop my CV, I may get some challenges. One time I visited one ministerial organization. When I entered the office, I greeted, there was a lady sitting there, I greeted.
Okay.
I told her, I'm looking for Mr. So and so. And one man sitting at the other side told me to walk out. Going around with field certificates. And I said, wow.
You've been going around doing what?
But I came there with a fake certificate.
Fake certificate? Is it because your certificates showed you could do so much, but when he looks at you...
No, he hasn't seen my certificate before. He has a different mindset. The point of mindset, he has a different mindset. So I stayed there and he stood up, heading towards me. Then I went back. So when I went back, I got to the gate. And
so you actually left?
I left. The man also called the skate man, I don't know, to chase me. So the skate man was coming ahead of me. And I walked out.
These things should stop somewhere.
Yes.
It has to stop somewhere. So because of your condition, you should not work. Because of your condition, you should become a burden.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason a lot of people are begging on the street, because they are not given the chance to prove themselves. So if they have been given that chance, they could do better than we
so-called able people.
Yes, they could do better than them. But for Ghana, I don't know how we treat such people. It's not. And there was a time too when I pick a church hall, they made you think that I'll not pay us. I said, wow, what is money? So they made to just drive off without not picking me. Taxi too, when I stop taxis, sometimes they look at me and go, unless a taxi that I don't have a correct mindset, that will stop and bargain with me, and then so because of the most, I don't actually pick such church. So there was a time a church when I was about to climb the church, and then car moved. 3 years ago, I nearly hit. It was then I told myself I want to buy myself a car. Because if you have your own car, all this will not happen. You wake up, you dress, get in your car, you drive. Simple.
What I'm getting from what you are saying is that the difficulties are rather pushing your vision to be bigger.
Yes,
Amazing. Well, at least you understand why he is called George Best. No matter the situation, he makes the best out of it, and he doesn't make it put him down. But we have things to think about. 21st century Ghana, we have a lot to think about. Well, on the Helping Hand Show, we have a lot to sing about. I'll cross over to Elom for a spot of music. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Why I lift my hands, why I lift my voice, why I sing to you. Oh, you are the reason I'm alive today. I am here to say it's all because of you. To
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Elom. That was amazing. Thank you for that inspirational song. George, I want to ask your auntie again, Apostle. I want to find out what vision they have in mind. I'm going to come to you. You are the horse in quotes. So we'll hear from the horse's own mouth. But as a family, Madam, how do you see him in the next 5, 10 years?
It's going to be mega. Because what makes it easy to plan for him is that he has passion.
Wow.
So family is looking at putting together a few things that he might need. Some friends too wanted to help. Well, it hasn't happened, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
We will need to set him up so that he can have his own business. The only thing I keep what I keep mentioning to him is this, that yes, he has the capability to do some of these things, but he needs somebody to manage him.
Exactly.
And we are looking at it. It's a process. We are planning something that will be permanent. So that
will make him independent.
Independent.
Yeah.
He's going to have an independent future.
Yeah.
Because who knows? Who knows? But for the passion he has, it makes the whole thing easy.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. George, now let's hear from the horse's own mouth. 5, 10 years, if I meet George Best, if I hear of George Best, what's up?
Okay, you should meet me. A big-time businessman.
Big-time businessman?
With groups of companies.
Group of companies?
Yes.
Wow. How about family? Thinking of having a wife, children?
Not now.
Yeah, but we are talking 5, 10 years.
Yeah.
Any plans like that?
Yeah, I have plans like that. But I want to establish with my companies first and see how I can settle.
So like there's no lady in the pipeline?
No, there's no lady.
Not even at the end of the tunnel? So with the group of companies, I'm guessing maybe your graphic designing business, your filmmaking business.
Yeah.
Do you have other people you work with to do the filmmaking and all that?
No.
So
I work it on my own.
You do it on your own?
Yeah. This time I'm doing it. I'm trying to involve a lot of friends.
Okay.
But then frequently I'll try and do something on my own if I have the capability.
So who writes the scripts for your short stories?
I write myself.
You write yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
I write, even though I'm not a perfect writer, I write and give it to a writer to read through and correct some mistakes.
Okay.
Go.
I know you even do the voiceover yourself because I watched one of your clips. You do the voiceovers yourself?
Yes.
That's like your auntie said, you have passion. Amazing. Your scripts that you write, what do you seek to achieve with it? What is the aim of the script, the lessons?
The aim is that I want to impart knowledge to the society about discrimination and also help the disabled to be encouraged. That's my motive of doing that film.
One more thing, then we'll move to something else. Policymakers are listening, government officials are watching. What would you tell them?
Oh, I'll tell them they should try as much as possible to engage persons with disability in their organization, in government organization, to see the potential.
Segment, and you have to prove yourself. The freestyle segment on the show is where I allow my guests to do anything. They can sing, they can recite a poem, they can play an instrument, anything freestyle.
Okay.
Judge Best, what would you do for me freestyle?
Okay, sing.
You will sing?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to hear the best. Sing.
The short. Nyao nyam ye na pede nam ne kwan na senya oye na defa me pese me ye kum something like that.
I hear you.
I can explain.
Yeah, explain it.
The explanation is what God does is the best. And like he does it in his own role. Now the way he does it, I want to be quiet and watch. So that's the meaning of the song.
Amazing. Well, it's a game segment on the show. We'll move straight to that. At the beginning of the show, we give numbers to every member of the audience, and they are now waiting on the best. He will shuffle some balls and then pick a number. Now, the member in the audience with that lucky number wins a free gift from DV Unlimited Company Limited. All right, so let the games begin. So, George, free and fair elections, you close your eyes, then you shuffle the balls. So just run your hands through it, shuffle it a bit. Okay, then you pick one. Great. So the lucky number for today is number 12. Who has number 12? We have a lucky winner today, number 12. So, great. So, come for... Oh, let's clap for her. Let's do that. Congratulations. All right, it looks like something is happening with my audience. But you don't have to be worried. On the Helping Hand TV show, everybody is a winner. Every member of the audience is going to walk away with a free gift from H4P Organization. So you have to be happy. You have to be happy. Yes, you have to be happy. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my very special guest, George Best Ekufuba, and Apostle Wilhelmina Opare Aye. Thank you so much for spending your time with us, educating us, inspiring us, encouraging us. Thank you to Fire City Chapel. They have been members of my studio audience. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fire City Chapel is also part of my proud sponsors, together with DV Unlimited Company Limited. And for my crew, what can I say? Thank you so much for making this possible. And thank you for tuning in to the most amazing and the most favorite of all your shows on TV. It's a Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I will come your way again next week. But until then, remember, disability is not inability. Thank you, and God bless you.